Hello, welcome to the reading room. It's Sylvie here. Today we're doing a pick a card reading, and it's will you end up together? Have you received the signs that you are meant to be together? So before we get started, timestamps down below. Choose your group, enjoy your reading, and I'll see you there. Hello, group one. So let's find out. So are you meant to be together? Have you seen the signs? There's a message from the universe, from the guardians. And yeah, let's find out the energy. The seeds of the heart. So something's been planted, something's been started, a little stressful. Oh, isn't that crazy? You have the fear, and I was feeling a little of the stress in here, even though things are going to flow in the right direction or flow in a good way, and it's just at the beginning or the start. But yet to open up, it seems like you're a little closed or maybe you're a little worried. So let's find out more. And there you are, both of you. There's two of you there. One's a dreamy type and the other one's more logical. But the feelings are not being touched on right now. It's like this person is either been in your life for a while, you met them, it's been a while, you've been dating for a while, but enough to know that you're sort of like opposite of each other, and you're not sure if you're going to take this to another level or if it's going to be that. So let's find out about the respect and the humor and what's positive. Let's touch base on those first. Okay, so there's a lot of emotions here. It seems like you're both on the same thinking or on the same direction when it comes to each other's feelings. This seems to be really, both of you are sort of like making sure the other is okay. I feel like the respect is there on an emotional level. Both care about each other. Both don't want each other hurt. It's the beginning of the feelings. So both of you are being very careful with each other's heart, the way you're starting, and what could be. So cautious is in the air for sure. You're both a little afraid, both a little nervous, both wanting to leave your shell but not sure about this love business. Sometimes it's pretty harsh. So that's where that is. So you're sort of thinking in the same direction, Well, you're both open to fun. You're both open to wanting to have fun with each other and laugh. It's in a slow pace, but it feels good. It feels right. No one wants to rush it. Want to enjoy what's happening and feeling like you could open up. So it's feeling safe, even though, you're a little cautious. Take your time. Don't rush. The wishes is there. Definitely the wishes are there. Positivity is for sure there. It seems like something that you both want, something that could be pretty good, having good thoughts on it, wanting to get to know each other better. So I would say that this is headed in the right direction, but very slow, very cautious. No one wants to upset no one. Okay, so let's move on to the next part. Okay, so the next part, this starts off pretty rough. You may want to hold on to each other a little too tight. You may feel jealous, insecure. It's not so much whether you're attracted to the other person as much as can you hold on to them. So not really in a healthy position because it's a little possessive, a little bit controlling. So that's, we'll pull another card on that. But when it comes to the thoughts of the future, actually you're headed in the right direction. So you're doing things right, but you're not necessarily thinking right. That's, now I'm getting it, it's the insecurity, the fear sets in and takes over. So, but the actual action, like what you're doing, how you're going about doing it, is really good. And the future possibilities are there, or thinking about it. So you're both attracted to each other in a way that you may want something more, but at the same time doubting it, or whether the person's going to leave. So either you're going to make the effort to hold on to them, or you're going to be thinking negative thoughts and thinking this is not going to be happening, never mind, stuff like that. So, but this part here has to be worked on, whether it's you or whether it's them. It's like this is a big part of the flow, the holding on. You have to ask yourself if it's valid, if it's a real valid to feel this way, because this may block the progress. But for right now, it doesn't seem like it is. It seems like you're dealing with it, or they're dealing with it. So let's find out about this. Can you get along together, and how can you bring that across? And definitely it shows that you both can rush in with your emotions and enjoy the moment for sure, and you're both have expectation and wishes from this relationship, but you definitely know how to handle each other. Even if it's new, you're going to be very successful, so you can communicate pretty good. You can discuss issues close to the heart, close to like very emotional issues, and also respect each other and move forward in a wise way. So one of you may be more in tune with what you want, and the other one might just aim for what they want. But either way, it's really good when it comes to communication. So you can handle each other in disagreements, no problem. It's going to be like something that even though you're both new to each other, you can handle it. And that's why I come back to this too. It feels like you've known each other for a while, but it's new to the relationship. And maybe that, like, I feel like the influence of knowing how to talk to each other is because you've been in each other's lives, or there's something about knowing that you're opposites, knowing what you're like before you get attached. I feel like this is brand new, but yet you know each other from somewhere for somehow. I'm really picking that up. Okay, let's move on. Okay, here, so have you received the signs? Are you meant to be together? That's the question. Because the strength is there, the will is there, the want is there, the sun is there. So, I'm picking up that, yes, this is definitely someone that you could be with, and it's very, very, I'm going to say very hot. So the passion and the love will be strong and into each other for sure. And it's going to be something that you're both going to know how to handle each other and work it out. So the only thing that so far, it seems like everything's going to be really, really good. And you're going to, this is something that's going to grow, but really slow step, slow, like really enjoy the moments. There's no rush to get or to be anywheres. Actually, I'm going to pull a card on that. I feel like it needs a card. Don't like to leave anything with a negative note on it if it's not needed. I guess it's there for you to be aware of. Yeah, well, it's going to find itself in a positive way and settle down. So it's like right now at the first, it's always a worry of some kind or a fear of some kind, but later it settles down and it places itself in a good way. That's what I was picking up, but I just wanted to make sure. So that's the only thing that's negative about the relationship at the first. It's really about fear and how you handle this fear. And what is this? This is a message from the universe, one step at a time. You know, put that stress in a good place. There is some stress that needs to be figured out. Issues need to be figured out. But it will manage. It will be good. You're going to know exactly how to handle that. Okay, group 2, let's find out what's going on here. So there's a message for you from the Guardian, and also the energy. Ooh, the yin and the yang lover. So either well, not either. It really feels like both energies mix really well together and complement each other, separate but together. Or there's some contrast in some way. But anyway, let's find out more. Here, the reflect on each other, reflect on yourself. I feel like so this is a couple relationship, and it really feels like both of you reflect on the relationship. You really look at it and figure it out on your own or analyze it. Like, is this good? You both know. You have this self-awareness. It's really good. And where it leads you, you're not so concerned about that as much as it is the present moment on how things go. It's pretty clear, or it gets cleared up. It's very social. It feels social, so very happy, lots of happiness, friends, family. Okay, so there's two messages here. Here is one of you is shy or stressed out to put themselves out there, just don't know how to go about it. The other one is heartbroken. So it's almost like both sides, depending on which one you are, you have to place it, but have some baggage experience that they bring into the relationship. So there's something here. So when it comes to respect for each other, I don't think it's quite there, because you're both busy protecting each other. So there's no time to figure out whether you respect the other person or not yet. That's not really there. That's not really understood. But what is positive about this is that one is really in love, or the romance is going to be there, and you definitely know how to make things happen. So you both have experience in dating, both experience being with someone else, and that's where you know what it is. So now I'm understanding this card more. It's you're both understanding how relationships work. You've been out there in that social world, with other people, and you know how to handle it. You know how to go about it. But this feels very romantic type energy, although both of you are sort of reserved and not sure what you're going to give each other yet. So the relationship, really, it depends on how it's going to be. It could be really good. It depends on what choices you make. So it's at the very, very beginning of this relationship, and where it goes, it's really up to you. It's up to them. Neither one of you have made a solid commitment or a solid decision that you were going to continue this, but it seems like it could be good. It seems like it could be an option. So that's where you're at with this. So what about the attraction for each other? Any future plans for each other? Seems like I answered that already, but let's see what the cards say. So here, what do we have here? What do we have here? We have a lot of stress in this relationship. Well, when it comes to the attraction, it's there. Both of you know what you want, and it seems like you want each other for sure, and you enjoy each other for sure. So it seems like you would want to continue this, but again, you reserve it. It's very reserved. The stress carries through, so it's a lack of trust that happens here. You want to have the fun, you want to get to know each other, but trusting, you're not that open for it yet. So this is it's like two people with baggages, and then what to do with those baggage. What to do with those emotions from the past. You both have a yin and a yang, so that could be a positive and negative to this relationship. And you're both fitting pretty well because you have similar experiences, similar way of thinking, similar wants. So it could be good, but you always analyze. You're always analyzing what's happening between you both. It's not like you're reflecting on yourself. You're reflecting as a couple. So you're always thinking about it. So if it's not you, it's them. So I'm gonna go. Let's see about how you can handle being with each other when it comes to talking to each other, communicating, understanding each other. I'm picking up that you're both afraid. You're afraid to make a solid decision, but you want to believe in it. So, oh my goodness. It really is. This is how it's going to go. I'm not sure. I really picking up very, very cautious and keeping your defense up, keeping yourself always in check. Like no trust here whatsoever with each other. Having this attraction and willing to get to know each other, but not totally open. And look at this. This is the Lover card and the success in the Lover card. So you will get to a point where you will relax. You will enjoy each other. You're going to talk it out. You're going to figure it out. So your communication is going to be very good, and you're going to be able to open up to what is your insecurities and fix it. So the communication will happen. You're both need things to work and not hurt each other. And you will discuss that point. You will figure it out. That's interesting. So are you meant for each other? Like, is this going to go farther? Have you received the signs of the universe that you're meant to be together? One more. So this is looking very good. You're going to figure it out. Both of you are going to figure it out. Either one of you is going to show the other how to be, or sometimes it might take turns. It might be you, and sometimes it might be them. I feel like you're kind of like on the equal balance, when it comes to figuring things out. And the world opens up, wide open, and your wishes come, and you're going to make this relationship grow. This relationship you're meant to be together for sure if that's what you want, because it's really going to be beautiful. It's going to fit in a good way, and the possibilities can open up like wide open. The heart can be put out there in a safe way, protected way. So you work it out. It just as long as it's taken as long as you get secure or they get secure, things will work out in a good way. That's what I'm picking up. Oh my goodness, look at that. This is the card to be kind to yourself, be kind to your friend. So this is the card of kindness, opening up your heart and being really gentle to yourself and them. So don't put so much pressure on yourselves as you go through the relationship or them. This insecurity, this jealousy, this need to hold on, this it's mostly the heartbreak, the not feeling so good, not really being open, being defensive, being stressed. So it's, the card is here, and it's letting you know that that is up to you. It's a choice to be that way. You can change it if you want. It's not a problem. But if you do choose to be kind to yourself and them and open up, and they choose the same, it's chosen, then it will be successful. It will be a new beginning. Both of you want things to be done right in a safe way without a lot of hurt. And you know what? If you open up to the possibility, it's definitely there. Okay, group 3, let's see what's going on. So we have a message for you from the guardian, and we also have the energy of the relationship. Will you end up to be together? Let's see. Well, look at that. The door is wide open. New beginnings, new way of feeling. Knowing without knowing. Wow, follow your intuition. You just have this understanding or this feeling that they're the ones, or that things are good, or the possibilities are there. Now, whether it's with them or someone else, let's see. This is, the rainbow. Choosing, up to you, like really up to you how things will go, how it's going to go, up to them too, but it's both ways, but definitely we'll see. The energy seems to be flowing in the right direction. So let's find out, is there some respect? What about getting along, enjoying each other? Positive influences, or just being the positivity of it all? Let's find out. All right, so it looks like, yes, things can happen in a good way. You have the Magician. You're able and capable of doing whatever you want. It's actually pretty interesting in a pretty good way. The respect is there for each other because you both can do what you want. And your ideas in your heart, you can put it and place it how you want. And you choose to do a good job with it. You choose to let go of whatever wasn't good. Whatever, you're not bringing baggage from another relationship or from life. And you're just willing to walk away from that, and you're just walking towards each other, and it's a new beginning. Something's ended and starting. I see a lot of positive energy, and also letting go of what don't serve you is something that's going to be really, really beautiful in here, because it gives you the opportunity to start at a fresh level, clear level, and you're just going to take what is as is, and it's beautiful. Okay, it's like you're going to trust. You're trusting that things will go right because it feels right. And that's the knowing card that brings that out, and the path is wide open, and you have the rainbow, and you have this open communication. My geez, look at that. The love just rushes right in. The honesty's there. The wish is there. The intentions are good. Wishing to do good. Yeah, you really want to support each other. You want to do the right thing. And you're willing to step back and think about it. Make sure it's done right. So you're both caring about each other's reaction and making sure that everything will be safe and good for each other. At the same time, you want to be open. The communication again is open. You want to be honest with each other. And if you need to rethink and step back, you're more than willing to do that to bring out the best. So this is a really caring, I want to say caring, loving, positive way of being, or the energy is that way for sure. So the attraction's there, wanting to do something with the future for sure. So let's find out more. So when it comes to getting along and being able to talk to each other, and you definitely constantly tell each other's wishes and wants and desires, and no one holds anything back, and things happen, like things are happening, things move in a good place, and you get to choose a lot of what's going on. It's almost like nothing is set in goal. Like if you want to do something, you can change it up. You can go with the flow sort of thing. You can choose to do this or choose to do that. And as long as it's good and it's something positive and you're happy, it's just going to keep on moving in a good way and follow through. And the communication is really the key in this relationship. You both are wide open, willing to say what is and how it is, and in a very caring way. So no one is holding back. You're sort of like putting 100% in and throwing yourself in there and saying, okay, this is, let's see where this leads. Let's see where this takes us. Sort of something like that. Okay. So what's going on here is that it has a potential to go quite a ways, to move quite fast actually, and at a good pace. Like, I mean, now's the time to really let yourself just live it, just live everything. But there is going to be some things to work out. There is going to be points where you're going to butt heads and you're going to have to figure it out. It's not going to be like, oh, everything is great. No, there's going to be moments. Both of you are strong-headed. Both of you are opinionated. Both of you want your own way. So you're very strong people. So when it clashes, and you're going to have to work it out. But whether you it's forever or not is to see. One of you will want it more than the other. I mean, it definitely is a person that you could be with. Whether it's the person, I'm not sure. It could be for one, not for the other. Although the other is more willing to let themselves be taken into this relationship because it's so enjoyable, because the communication is wonderful and the honesty is beautiful. So someone may settle and say, well, you know what, maybe this isn't my ideal person, but it's definitely someone that I could spend my time with. There just seems to be an imbalance in the love. One loves more than the other. That's what I'm trying to say, basically. And so that's up to you whether that's what you want or not. So we're going to find out about this guardian message. Yeah, things are pretty good where you are, and definitely there's always better elsewhere, and there's always can be more, for sure. But what you have will be great already. For sure, this relationship will be something that you will enjoy, and there's lots of good and positive in this relationship. But there's always elsewhere for sure. And definitely you have to believe and move on this situation. If that's what you want, then follow up and definitely seize the moment, because this person will not stay open long. Like, I mean, if you're not interested, they're going to move on to someone new. So it's either grab a hold of them and go explore and rush into the situation and just enjoy it to the fullest, or if you let it go, it will be gone.